my friends, and welcome to today's video break. We are in Psalm 35, verse 8, and it says, "May ruin overtake them by surprise. May the net they hid entangle them. May they fall into the pit to their ruin." Now, who in the world is David talking about? David is talking about his enemies. And you know what's interesting is commentators try to reason with what David was trying to say. One, sometimes he gets criticized because of the way of his vengeance for others. That's some pretty strong language. Overtake them, Lord, entangle them. May they fall in a pit to their ruin. Okay, I just want you to know David had power to do this all on his own. But the interesting fact is he didn't allow that power to control him. Instead, he brought it to God and asked God to do the hard work. Wouldn't it be really cool if we did that? Instead of allowing the vengeance to become ours. I know I've repeated this over and over recently, but I can't help but to think that we all suffer with some of this, that there's people maybe that we'd like to get even with. And yet, instead of trying to get even with them, David didn't play their game. He just brought their game before God. The game that they were trying to play to him, he was trying to do this reverse thing and say, okay, God, they were trying to do this to me. Now will you do this to them? David could have easily done that on his own, but he didn't allow the vengeance spirit to control him. And so instead of, guys, can we realize what could happen if we did the same? If we didn't allow others' actions to control our actions, what could happen? If somebody has something against us and so therefore we become strifeful in that situation, we're allowing their action to control our behavior or our heart. And if we're allowing, if somebody's done something to us and we've carried a grudge and we've carried unforgiveness because they don't deserve it, well, really what's going on is they're still controlling your actions. They're still controlling that spot in you that says, okay, I'm going to allow that action of others to control my bitterness. They are. You may not believe it, but it's so true. When you don't allow forgiveness to become part of your daily exercise, your peace with others, living at peace with your brothers and sisters, then they are controlling you. You're allowing the actions of other people to control you. Please let it go. Because peace is one of those things that we live with in every relationship. Peace should be that spirit that Jesus is our peace. So when we allow him in that relationship, we allow peace to control it instead of vengeance, and God will take care of it. David just knew where to go, and he used strong language to do it. But it looks like they had a spiteful spirit. But I think if he had a spiteful spirit, he could have done it all on his own. He didn't need God's help. He could have done it. But instead, he brought that part that could be spiteful to the place where he knew he could get help. Start there. And have a blessed day.